Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is super exciting because I am working with Purple. So a few weeks ago they reached out asking if I would like to tie-dye some of their bed sheets, and I got so excited because I think, like everybody, I got obsessed with tie-dye over the last few months. I think during lockdown I probably dyed too many pieces of my clothing. I feel like now everything's tie-dyed, including my husband's wardrobe. So when they reached out asking if I would do some of their bed sheets, I got so excited. So they sent me this set of sheets. It comes in this little pouch and you get 2 pillowcases, a fitted sheet, and then a top sheet. I just picked the color white because I thought that would look pretty cool with the color of tie-dye that I wanted to do. And let me tell you, I got this for our guest bedroom because I wanted to kind of give this bedroom a little like facelift, and I thought this would be a perfect time to do it. But I'm literally gonna order these for our actual bed because they are the softest sheets ever. I'm not just saying that. They're literally so soft, you guys. You need to get them. Even if you don't tie-dye them, you just need to buy these. They are literally the softest things ever. But anyways, like I said, I've tie-dyed about every piece of clothing in my house, so I'm excited for this next project because it's by far the biggest thing I've ever tie-dyed. So let's jump into the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and thank you again, Purple, for working with me. Okay, we are in the kitchen now and we are gonna start prepping our sheets, which I think is probably the trickiest part to tie-dyeing, is just kind of figuring out how to do the rubber banding and all of that. So the first thing you need to do is decide what type of tie-dye you want. There's obviously very different types of tie-dyeing, so you could do like the very classic like ring tie-dye, kind of like the crinkle method, which is probably my favorite. I feel like it's just more subtle and you really can't mess it up. I feel like that's maybe why I like it, because it seems the most like foolproof. So that is what we're gonna do on these sheets today. It's just kind of like the crumpled up method. So I obviously will show you guys how I do that. So here we go. We're gonna do all 4 pieces at once. I did want to quickly just show you guys the rubber bands that I'm using. So like I said, I've never done bedding before, so I thought it would be important to have a bunch of different sizes of rubber bands. So I have this size, like super small, which I don't feel like I will probably use. But then I also got these like really big bands to probably do like the final like wrap around. I felt like I needed like some bigger, like sturdy bands. So I got all of these off Amazon. I will link them below, but I just feel like that's important to note, is all the different sizes of rubber bands that I'll probably be using. Okay, so we're gonna start with just a pillowcase. I feel like it's a little less scary. So like I said, I chose kind of like the crinkle method. I don't know if that's even what it's called, but that's what we're gonna call it today. So I'm gonna start in the center of my pillowcase, and I'm just gonna like kind of gather a bunch of fabric like this, and then I think that looks good. So I'm gonna grab one of my smaller rubber bands and just wrap it around this kind of little like bunch that I created. Okay, so it kind of just looks like that for right now. And then I'm just gonna start like in each corner and do the same. I'm just gonna slowly grab in some fabric. Tie it off. The tighter that you go with your pinches, the more white that is gonna show. So if you want it to be more of like the color of your dye or more white, just keep that in mind. So if you wanted it more of the dye, I would just like really gather it lightly. But if you want more white to show, which I think I do, I'm just gonna be a little bit more intentional of keeping it tighter. So just gonna continue going around and doing the same thing. Okay, so now that I have it in all of these bunches, I'm just gonna kind of bring it together even tighter and wrap my rubber band around the entire thing just to kind of keep it tight. So this obviously doesn't really matter how you do it, but I'll probably do a couple of these bigger ones. Okay, so that seems pretty good to me. So we have one pillowcase down and we are gonna do the other ones, and we'll start on the big bed sheet next. Okay, so now that we have everything rubber banded off, I'm gonna begin our dye bath. So today I am going to be using this tan dye from Rit. So I'm not gonna tell you guys like the amount of water versus dye that I use. I'm really just gonna eyeball it and follow the directions on the back of this. So if you're using this type of dye, the directions on the back are really helpful and pretty easy to follow. So I'm gonna go ahead and start my dye bath, and I feel like this is when the fun begins because you can actually kind of see like the color and everything. So that is what I'm gonna do now.
Settling in, settling down, falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling in. Each of us both done in a crown, a crown, a crown, a crown. A king and a queen royally bound. Yeah. Both called it from the beginning. Called it. Knew that the right to be nice. Knew that the right to be nice. We do what we gotta do to stay winning, winning. If lost in the fights, we'll keep and trust. And you make me wanna say, I love you better today than yesterday. Every day is gonna play out the same, the same, the same, the same. Hey, I love you better today than yesterday. Every day.
All right, we are all done dyeing it. I just dyed everything, rinsed it in cold and hot water, and now I'm about to go throw it in the wash. But you guys, I am so excited. I love the color of this. I just think it is so pretty, but I think the tie-dye is fun. It's gonna add like a little different like texture to my guest bedroom, but I just love that this color is still like muted and, you know, not like super bright and wild, but I'm obsessed. I think it's gonna look so cool. So let's go wash this and then we'll go make the bed and see what it looks like.
Settling in, settling down, falling in love, not falling out. I keep on falling in. Each of us both done in a crown.
Okay, and that is it. I am obsessed with how they turned out. I think they are so cool. Like I said earlier, I'm really glad that I went with this muted color because I feel like if I would have done something bright, which I don't really go bright with a lot of things in my life, so obviously I wanted a more neutral color that went with like the aesthetic of my house, and I just feel like I won't get sick of it. So I love it so much. I think it's fun, and you guys, I'm not kidding, these sheets, I'm ordering them for my actual like main bedroom because they are the softest things ever. They're so nice. One more thing that I wanted to talk about was the duvet that they sent me. So they sent me just a regular duvet and I put it into a white duvet cover just so that it kind of matched the tie-dye that I did. But it is like the fluffiest, kind of like, I don't know, it's like crinkly. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like if you're at a hotel or something, I feel like a really nice bed, like the down comforter is like crinkly and like super soft. That is exactly what this one is like. So whoever comes and stays in my guest room is gonna be hooked up with like the best bedding ever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it, and thank you again, Purple, for helping me make this video. So I will see you guys in my next one. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and if you try this on your own, make sure that you tag me on Instagram. I love to see when you guys do like, I don't know, recreations of what I did. So anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you again for watching. Bye.